dissatisfaction you had in, or something that you were searching for? What was the first one?
Well, they're both the same answer, actually. I think I had a sense fairly early on in my life that there was a dualism that wasn't making sense between what things were supposed to be, what I was being told they would be, and what they actually are. And the tension between those two causes suffering. So I found myself in quite a confused state, which culminated in my early 20s being very unhappy. And starting to search then, why? Why am I unhappy? And having explored several different systems, I had been a philosophy major, so these kind of inquiries were something I was used to doing anyhow. Western philosophical systems weren't answering the questions properly because they weren't courageous enough to ask the deepest questions, which is, do I even exist myself? And does phenomena exist? So, finally when I approached Buddhism, and it was through the vehicle of Zen that was actually the first approach. And so when I was 24, I started practicing Zen.
Asking you as someone who's well known in the Czech Republic as a star, as a Hollywood star, why you've left that and are sitting here in India in the dirt, the dust, mud, whatever, and listening to the Dalai Lama.
I haven't left it.
Okay.
You know,
well,
still,
for a week or 2 weeks or something.
I have a job, you know, and that's my job, and I have a very good job, and it allows me to do a lot of things with that. The fact that someone would want to come and ask me questions, you know, and think that it's worth recording is only because I'm an actor. It's because of my job. It also generates a lot of energy, green energy, money that can do a lot of good as well. So it's a useful kind of job in terms of jobs, and enjoyable on top of that. It's great doing projects with people. I enjoy going off on an adventure with a group of people, and with the map of a script, and creating something out of that with other people is really an enjoyable thing. I see no contradiction in my life between philosophy, spirit, and any action that's in my life. They come from the same place. Everything comes from the same place. And everything is an opportunity to practice Buddhism. Everything. There's no separation. If there is, you're practicing wrong. Because life is itself there as practice. It only emerges to practice. In fact, being born itself is a way to practice. Spirit, you know, your mind compels you to be born so that you can practice. Reality itself, samsara, emerges so that you can practice.
And your career, like movie actor, will be continue or stop it? Your career.
I don't know. What do you think I should do?
I think that means it's going to continue.
I have same problem, but between us it's big difference because you was and you are on the high point, yes. A že jeho příklad je pro lidi velice silný, velice zvláštní.
Your example is strong for people. You know, people they look to you as an example. Whether that's good or bad, because you've
I know many years ago, His Holiness asked me, he says, when does your job become kind of silly? And I said, about 50 probably. That's when it gets kind of silly. And I'm 48 now, so you figure it out.
Zeptej se na ty ostatní lidi okolo.
Jak vnímá vaše okolí v Hollywoodu váš zájem o buddhismus? You know Czech? You listen to Czech first time in your life.
These are all English words. You're saying Hollywood. Buddhism.
Yeah.
You think they're Czech words?
In Hollywood, it's been hamburgers. Please. Jak vnímá vaše okolí v Hollywoodu váš zájem o buddhismus? A bude ještě druhá otázka.
How do your friends and colleagues in Hollywood accept your interest in Buddhism? Do they believe that you're really sincere, or do they think it's maybe some trend or some short-lived interest?
Well, my friends know that I've been involved in this for 24 years now. So probably longer than... You're not even 24 years old, are you?
Oh, thank you.
No, you know, the question of labels is that what's relevant is how it changes your mind, what effect it really has on you in terms of life, in terms of your interaction with people. And I know over the years that the level of patience has risen, the level of anger has gone down, the level of love and willingness to express it has gotten higher, and the ability to control hatred and anger has gone down. So these are real things, and when you spend time with someone, you feel it. It has an effect, and it inspires other people to do the same thing. It gives them courage. You say, oh, I don't have to be angry in this situation. In fact, I see how this guy doesn't get angry, and it works out well if you don't get angry.
Yeah.
And it's actually okay
I can imagine, yeah.
Express love continually. You have thoughts coming directly out of here. You're hooking everyone with the thought of, I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. I'm sending you love. I'm cleaning you. I'm sucking all the scum right off of you. I'm eating it, bringing it into my heart, and I'm throwing love back. Now, that has an effect in the room. No question about that. And if you work on projects in a very intimate way, you know people, how their minds work and how their hearts work. So I think the teachings that I've had through my perfect teachers has had an effect not only on me, but the people that I come in contact with.